Jets wound up being a fantastic trade for all of us. I'm so happy that most guys had size and stuck with it. I still have some on, so I'm trying to help people stick with it. Right here we were accumulating the Jets. So about a month and a half ago, when we were in January, I'm like, guys, I think we're going to hit our peak earlier. We're going to hit our peak in February and then come down, which is quicker than it was last year. Plus, we're going to have vaccines everywhere. So I do think that people are going to be flying. I just booked a trip in April. Everyone, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, let's accumulate calls for what would be great if all of a sudden the world gets back to normal. It's airlines and cruise lines. So I was looking, I'm like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to accumulate the jets in this area. Okay, we're accumulating the jets. People are like, what should we do? I'm like, well, I think 24, we could buy those. And where do I think it can go? I think it can go to like 27 because that was resistance over here. So we buy this, then all of a sudden gets going. Maybe we create a call spread. So that's what we did. Okay, if you go to the VTF, you see that jets, I have, these are the ones that I was buying, and I trimmed some. And then remember, I was like, wow, this looks really so good, I'm going to buy some more. So I bought closer ones, which were the March 5th, which actually I didn't even trim any of those. But maybe because I was too small already. But I didn't even create a call spread in the jets. Oh yeah, I did actually. Here are the 26s. That's why I still have those, or didn't do anything with them. So that we executed on. Okay, and then all of a sudden you get a move above. Then you have a little bit of a bull flag right here. I think that's when I put the Marches on. Here I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, so I went out to June. And then here I put on the Marches, and then all of a sudden this is where we are now. And I'm basically capped out on the play, and the play worked out fantastic. So I hope all of you did well. It was different than the FANG names, different than the crypto names, different than the EV names. It was just a good concept. And at the same time, we were doing the same thing with NCLH. NCLH is another battered and bruised sector. Nobody was ever going to cruise again. Like, no, that's not true. But anyway, the thought process was same kind of thing. You want to accumulate in the channel. I was like, where could it go to first? 29 and then 32 is my target. That was the thought process. You always have to have a thought process, and then the market's got to confirm it. So here we were buying. What did I buy? I bought NCLH, I think the 2750s, which were right here. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give it to 32 because that's my target, and that'll be my call spread. So PS. Look at that move. And now everybody's getting all bullish. Oh, the reflation trade, the reflation trade. Listen, and you could do it a lot of different ways. In here, you're putting your anticipation tier on, meaning just say you're comfortable, you want to buy 50 calls. You buy 25 calls in here waiting, and then once it got above this descending trend line, it went above what? Oh my goodness, what's Red Dog's thesis? When something's above the 821 day, there's power, there's momentum, it's special. That could have been your ad. Okay, now all of a sudden, it happened faster than I thought. That 32 is the target, so I'm down to very small, and hopefully those in the VTF are able to follow along for over a month and a half, and then these are the calls sold. So that's a few 100% besides being in it. So with that being said, that was a really good play. Now is not the time to get all head over heels buying the cruise lines and the airlines. The way to do it and make money is you get in it, you have a thesis, then the trade and the chart triggers, and then you add to it, and then when it's going, use your tier system to take some off, take some off, take some off, and then by the time it gets to your target, you're down to very small. I don't do all or none. I don't wait the whole time because sometimes it never gets to your target. Oh, it's 30 cents to my target, and then it doesn't get there and falls apart, and you didn't take any money off the table. So that's why we use a tier system. So with that being said, I hope you guys did well with the jets and the cruise lines. I don't care who was on the TV set, even me. Nobody knew what would happen this year. So when you don't know what's going to happen, you fall back on your process. I use moving averages. What do moving averages tell me? Moving averages tell me the active strength of the market. Whether there's momentum, whether we're weak, whether we're really weak, whether we're like we better friggin' avoid. Because when all else fails and you have no idea what's next, the market will tell you what's next, not the talking heads on TV, not even me. The technicals will tell you.